What's good, YouTube? It's Zach, and today we got NFL Week 1 Power Rankings. Hope everyone's having an amazing day so far. Quick honorable mention, not so honorable though. We have all of these lovely teams in the bottom of the list here. They're just not quite here for one reason or another. So without further ado, let's take a look. Starting things off in the honorable mention category. My first honorable mention is the Los Angeles Rams. This mainly just comes down to Matthew Stafford's back. I do believe with a healthy Matthew Stafford, they are a top 10 team in the NFL, but we just have to make sure he can get through at least September with that healthy back. Second team and honorable mention is my Minnesota Vikings. And the only thing about them, again, is their quarterback in J.J. McCarthy. If he is a top 16 quarterback in the NFL this season, the Vikings will make the playoffs and could maybe make it to the NFC Championship game. But who really knows? J.J. McCarthy, I'm a Michigan fan. I mean, you can kind of tell from my hoodie here. I'm rooting for you, but we just have to wait and see. And my final honorable mention here, we have the Los Angeles Chargers. And the only thing with this team is, are they able to do it in back-to-back years? I mean, Jim Harbaugh is proving to be one of the better head coaches in the NFL. Justin Herbert now has a new toy in Omarion Hampton. If you guys drafted Hampton on your fantasy team, let me know in the comment section below. I've got high expectations for him. And those are my three teams I have in honorable mention. Starting things off at number 10, I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals. And here's the real reason why they're only at number 10. They have arguably the best offense in the NFL, but they have a bottom 5 defense in the NFL. But this offense could become historic. They might be the first team to average over 35 points per game, at least that I can remember in a very long time. Joe Burrow is definitely going to win league MVP if the Bengals make it to the playoffs this season, if he's able to have an 80 to 90% of the season he did last year. At the number 9 spot, we have the Washington Commanders. Year 2 quarterbacks have had a very bad look as of late. I know CJ Stroud kind of proved the haters right in that second season, and I'm a Michigan fan, so I don't want to see Ohio State quarterbacks succeed. And the Commanders, they are built to at least make it back to the NFC Championship game again. They got Von Miller. The whole thing for the NFC is avoiding the Eagles as long as you possibly can. Coming in at the number 8 spot, we have the Denver Broncos. Now, unlike the Bengals, this could be one of the better defenses that we've seen in a very long time. I feel like with the Broncos defense and the Bengals offense, they are by far the Super Bowl favorite. So if the Broncos are able to at least develop a run game, again, I drafted R.J. Harvey. I have this big thing on rookie running backs this season. Broncos, don't let me down for making me put you at number 8. Number 7, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield got another new toy out of Ohio State and Igbuka. This offense, again, kind of like the Bengals, are probably going to put close to 30 points per game on the board, but the Buccaneers have a way better defense, in my opinion, than the Cincinnati Bengals. Hence, there's a little bit of a jump between 10 and 7. And the Buccaneers, another team like the Commanders, as long as they're able to avoid the Eagles and a couple other teams in the NFC North, they could make it to the NFC Championship game. If they get through Detroit and Green Bay somehow before having to play the Eagles, I'm probably going to take the Buccaneers to get to the Super Bowl, but we'll have to wait and see. Buccaneers are number 7. Number 6, we got the Detroit Lions. Until that Micah Parsons trade happened, I still had the Lions winning the NFC North, but that Micah Parsons trade might have been just enough to get the Packers a game over the Lions. We'll talk about the Packers here in a minute. But the Lions have a lot to prove, especially head coach Dan Campbell. Was he a coordinator merchant, or can Jared Goofball finally lead the Detroit Lions to a Super Bowl championship? We'll have to wait and see. Lions at number 6. In our top 5, any of these 5 teams could win the Super Bowl, and I would not be surprised. Starting things off, unfortunately, at number 5, we have Micah Parsons. So, yes, the Green Bay Packers have a well-developed offensive line. They're bringing back Josh Jacobs. Jordan Love entering year 3 as a starter now. The thing is with the Packers, they always win a Super Bowl in the very early parts of their quarterback's tenure there. I think Rodgers won in 2010. I don't remember the Favre year because I'm pretty sure I wasn't even born yet. But the Packers, they're well built. They're well coached. They have everything that you could possibly ask for. If Matthew Golden can break out into a 1,100-yard rookie receiver, they're going to be a very dangerous out in the playoffs. Coming in at number 4, the lowest I've had them in half a decade, we have the Kansas City Chiefs. It just comes down to age. Andy Reid and Travis Kelce can't play forever. Patrick Mahomes is still maybe top 2 quarterback. I probably like Josh Allen more than Patrick Mahomes at this current moment in time, but you can't argue Mahomes is still a top 2 to top 3 quarterback in the league. Running game is very, very suspect. I know it's Isaiah Pacheco and like Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It's been like the same backs for, I don't know, half a decade. And the offensive line did get a little banged up by losing Joe Thuney to the Chicago Bears. Again, being a Vikings fan, that just sucks. But Chiefs, they're going to be in the top 5 until Mahomes leaves or, God forbid, like retires, have a season-ending injury. Chiefs are at number 4. At number 3, we have the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen really needs to win the Super Bowl this year. Him and the next team, they need to win it this year. Can someone, there's 15 other teams in the AFC. Will you get the Chiefs out of the Super Bowl? Making me want to crash out type energy here. Josh Allen doesn't have nearly the talent that Lamar and Mahomes has around him, but who knows, a step up from Dalton Kincaid and Keon Coleman. Khalil Shakir is always going to be a solid 900 to 1,000-yard receiver, and the defense is a good regular season team. Can we please get a defense that can allow less than 28 points per game in the playoffs, please? Please, Sean. Bills are number 3. And coming in at number 2, this is a really heads or tails type situation, but I decided to go with the team that hasn't even made it to the Super Bowl in a very long time. I think with Joe Flacco, who's still in the NFL, by the way. It is the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, by far the deadliest quarterback and running back combination in recent memory. I got Lamar in one league. I got Josh Allen in another league in fantasy football. These guys are going to be absolutely clashing, especially in week 1 when they play each other. And I'm just going to say this right now. The Bills, the Ravens, they lose week 1. They're still going to be in the top 10. That's just how it goes. So Ravens at number 2. And to anyone's surprise, except maybe Cowboys fans, at number 1, we have the defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. And honestly, I don't even think it's really that close. They're able to retain a lot of their key pieces. Jalen Hurts is still getting better by the second. I don't think Saquon Barkley is going for 2,000 yards again, but you never really know behind that Eagles offensive line. And as long as the Eagles secondary can still remain, 75 to 80% of their talent from last year, they're going to be right back in the NFC Championship game and probably going to go back to the Super Bowl, where I think someone in the AFC will win it this year. But Eagles hold the number 1 spot for now. And that's all I have for you guys today. Get a quick screenshot. This is my week 1 power rankings. I used to do shorts on power rankings, but let me know if you guys like the shorts better or the longer form video. But if you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications. Football is back tomorrow. I'm going to be live streaming the game, and please feel free to stop by and say hello if you guys don't want to watch it on Amazon Prime, because I use swear words and I'm not about that family friendly content thing. But other than that, it's been Zach. I'll see you all in my next video.